Hello. Hi, am I audible and visible?
You already well in the evening.
Okay, perfect. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, man. Yeah, I'm pretty well.
How are
Thanks for asking.
you?
What about you, man?
I'm also doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, so I'm meeting after some days. How are things?
We are meeting long time, I guess.
Mm. It has been. Did we meet this year or last? I don't remember.
Not forgot. We would
Right,
have met.
sometime probably.
Maybe. Mm.
Probably early this year if we met this year at all. Right.
Definitely, we have
No
met.
worries. Right. Okay. So how's the English practice going on?
It's going good up to the mark. Actually, I'm consistent. Whatever I do,
Okay.
if I'm swamped with work and if I'm occupied with work. Having said that, I take out some time and I read, watch English content. Uh, I'm not consuming that much, but having said that, I try to do something to enhance my
Okay.
communication skill. Like I read on daily basis, 1 or 3 paragraph, and I try to consume English content. And yeah, so these are going good.
Right. Okay. Lovely. So are you reading something right now?
Reading. I read on daily basis in the morning time, at least
Lovely.
one or one or two paragraph. Nowadays, I'm reading Man's Search for Meaning, Winter Frankl. The author name is
Oh,
Winter Frankl. It is all
okay. What is
about
it about?
Holocaust, and you might have heard about
Yeah, of course.
Hitler,
Of
and,
course, of course.
and he had
Holocaust.
killed
What?
uh,
Hmm.
many, what we call Judaism,
Jews. Jews.
Jews. He had killed.
Jews. Yeah.
Mhm. So it is like that.
So, like, what is this book called again?
Uh, the author name is Viktor Frankl, and he was in concentration camp, and
Okay.
he shared his memory, like his experience was when he was in concentration camp, what he used to
Okay. Well,
face, and
okay.
yeah,
What's the name
the
of the
moment was
book?
devastating, horrible. Man's search for meaning.
Man's Search for Meaning. Okay, I think I might have heard about it. There is another good Holocaust writer. His name is Primo Levi. You can read him as well. I read his work. Very, very poignant. You can probably look it up if you
Okay.
like the subject.
That
That
would be
is.
that would be also all about
Yeah.
I think
You,
concentration camp, Holocaust.
yes, yes, yes,
Mm.
yes. He was in the concentration camp, and he went on to become a very celebrated chemist, I think. So yeah, he was a Jewish Italian probably chemist, and he wrote this memoir of sorts. If this is a man, so it's very well written. You can take a look.
Okay.
Right, and I think one of the best, I feel best works on the Holocaust is Anne Frank's diary, because Anne Frank was crucially a teenager when she was writing. So you
Right, right.
can
And
look at,
She died
yeah,
at the age
yeah.
of 16, I
She
guess.
died. Yes,
She died at
yes, yes.
yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I really like reading
Mm-hmm.
her work because there is, I think she was not trying too hard to be like a great writer. She was just writing what she was feeling at that point of time. And I read her autobiography as a very young, I think, child. So it really stood out to me. You can
Mm-hmm.
also take a look if you haven't already, but if you know, that's
Certainly,
great.
certainly I will buy after completing this book. And Frank, yeah.
Absolutely. Yes,
Mhm.
yes. You can also like get a PDF copy, so you can read it there. Right. Okay.
Okay.
It's great to
Mhm.
know. Yeah, lovely to know when people read. I think more people should read, right? Okay. So on that
That's
note,
right.
can you tell me little bit about what do you think are the advantages of reading?
Advantages. I do interact with vocabulary and I have inculcated a lot of vocabulary and I have jotted down in my notebook. And before this book, and I read the author name is Khuswant Singh, and really I got many
Right.
vocabulary, and that was kind of advanced vocabulary. And so in terms of vocabulary, I'm getting and how they are framing the sentences. Sometimes I do not enjoy because they have written quite very strong sentences, and I'm unable to understand sometimes. However, I try to read for the sake of English, for the sake of vocabulary. So I'm consuming vocabulary, and it is kind of practice for your mouth muscles, and somehow you are keeping yourself touch with the English. I think, and I believe, and I have heard readers are leaders. So that's why I try to read. When actually I was not very fond of reading the book, but for the sake of English, I have inculcated this habit.
Okay. All right. Great. That's good to know. Okay, so on that note, we'll obviously go to the topic and discuss a little bit about that, about our topic of the day, which is about festive fashion today. Right, so we will
Yeah,
discuss a little bit on that, some questions, and try to see what we can find from there or where we can go from there.
first,
Okay, all right. So, tell me if you could host a theme party, what would it be? What would the theme be, and what attire would you like to wear?
theme party.
Yes.
So I have to organize the party.
Yes, you're the host.
Hmm. So actually, when I was younger, so I used to organize the party. I used to not know. There was a kind of when I was bachelor, when I was single. So I used to hang out with my friends. So I used to organize the party. So I used to not adorn the houses, and we used to just sit together and we used to just enjoy, and we used to just chit chat, and we were having some kind of scrumptious food. We used to order food, and uh, there was no special thing, but we used to just sitting together, used to sit together. So these were I used to, but when it comes to if right now, if I would love to give party, so definitely I will not spend that much money because I believe I believe high thinking on simple living and high thinking, and I would love to portray. uh, this attitude. And a couple of years back, when my spouse went to his like native place,
Mm-hmm.
so I had organized the party, and we were like three person, 3 or 4 person, and I had told my friends that yeah, I'm gonna cook, and you can have lunch at my home. So
Mm-hmm.
so I had cooked, and some kinds of cuisine, and which I used to cook when I was younger, when I was studying, and I had knowledge at that time how to cook. Not that much item, but I used to cook rice, dal, chapati, and vegetable, which are simple. So so I had cooked, and we had a great dinner. This was the incident. Nowadays,
Right.
I'm not organizing any party, and my spouse and my son is taking care of all these things. And when there is a birthday of my son, so I just help them, and I try to add on. I just want to I just decorate the home. This much I do.
Right. Okay. Lovely to know. So, what would your attire be? That you decide by yourself, no? What you're going to wear, or do you leave that responsibility to your wife as well? That decide what I'm going to wear.
Tired. So I would love to wear kurta and pajama when there is like kind of if we have worship at home. So I would love to wear kurta and pajama. The color would be white, and if there would be occasion like a birthday party or any big event so I love to be actually I'm very fond of wearing t-shirt and jeans. So I would love to wear t-shirt and jeans.
Right. Okay, okay, that's lovely. So, are you aware of online outfit renting applications? That is, they will give you an outfit for an amount you pay, but on rent. So, you don't buy it, you rent it, you wear it for a particular party, for a particular occasion, and then you give it back. So, do you think it is a practical approach to recycling fashion?
Son was small, and when I he was studying in ninth, I think fourth standard, sixth standard. So school used to organize the event. Like no, he was in second class or third class. They used to organize a program like Janmashtami, and whenever there was program, so he used to take part on that occasion. So he was bound to wear attire like Krishna ji and all these things. So we used to buy the clothes on rent basis, and he used to wear. And after finishing the event, we used to hand
Right.
over the clothes. Yeah. So for momentarily, for the sake of 1 day or 2 day, why should buy clothes for the sake of 1 day? And I think we can buy clothes on rent basis. We can
Right.
take on rent basis.
Right. Okay. Makes sense. All right. Now, what are some Indian ethnic wears that you like? And do you think they're different as compared to Western wears in terms of style and comfort?
Yeah. Could you repeat?
Okay, you couldn't hear. Yeah, I was just asking what are some Indian ethnic wears that you like? Ethnic wears are like traditional wears that you like. And do you think, my question mainly is, do you think they are different as compared to Western wear, say jeans or whatever, dresses, in terms of style and comfort?
I guess sari is the best attire. Being an Indian, being Sari is good attire for women. Those and they look elegant. They look like it is proper attire. I would say this is the Indian culture. Even Westerns
Hmm.
are like they are adopting this culture, and they have
Hmm.
started wearing saris. And sari is the good option for women, and men they can wear anything like so according to their choice they can wear. And when it comes to Westerns, so
Hmm.
what should I say? I think jeans. These are the Western, I think, attire and dresses.
Hmm.
And I think, but by and large, we should dress up. I think in proper manner, like that. That should sound good actually. That shouldn't be wear peculiar. I think, Mm. and attire can be anything, but that should have some sense.
Hmm. Right. Absolutely. Makes sense. Okay. All right. So, do you prefer to buy new clothes every time for each festive occasion, or do you like to reuse items? And which one is more sustainable according to you?
Whenever there is big occasion like any wedding season or uh, actually my spouse and my son buy clothes frequently,
Hmm. Hmm.
like 3 months or 4 months. But I buy my clothes. I can say that after 1 year because they can buy their clothes in expensive rate and but whenever I go to buy my clothes, they are quite exorbitant. And I spend like 2 or 3 thousand for one jeans.
Hmm.
So it is kind of expensive, exorbitant. So I generally buy once in a year
Hmm.
because it is pretty exorbitant. And on the other hand, whenever she goes for buy the clothes, she can buy 2 or 3 clothes within 3,000. So she buy frequently, like 3 or 4 months. If there will be any occasion, but I buy once in a year, and I think we should get rid of buying clothes so frequently. I think money doesn't grow on tree. I think that's why, right? I think yeah, we shouldn't waste our money, and if we can manage with the existing clothes. So I think, but if there is bedding season and any special occasion, so we are bound to buy new clothes because that would be not proper if we will wear old clothes.
Right, makes complete sense. Okay, now have you seen certain people around you, common people, getting influenced by celebrities' festive fashion? That okay, they are wearing this, we should also wear something like this, even if it's pretty expensive, especially on say their wedding day. If yes, have you seen that firstly, and how do you think this culture affects us?
After seeing such kinds of video, and this is the era of technology, and everybody is watching YouTube, and they are being encountered with a lot of videos, and so they are getting inspired and they are adopting the nature and but we are not that kind of person and we are wearing the clothes according to our choice and we I have seen many person in my surrounding. They are just seeing the video and they are getting inspired and they are wearing the clothes according to celebrities. And even I have seen that nowadays I think torn out jeans is in trending, and they are wearing the jeans which is torn out uh, on knee. It doesn't make sense, and I think this is the I think talk of the town. Like everybody is wearing, so they are
Right.
adopting the. They are getting inspired and they are wearing.
Hmm. Okay, so can you describe the wedding attire of the bride and the groom in your culture or community? Like, what do you generally wear on your weddings?
Wedding attire, which is trending right now, that is at the time of garland ceremony, and we are wearing what we call it. I'm unable to recall. Actually, uh, at the garland ceremony, what we call
Varmala.
Barmala, no, so what we are wearing at the time.
I don't know. I
Uh,
don't know.
coat pant, we are wearing coat pant at the time of Sat Fere, I
Okay,
guess,
coat
and
pant.
coat pant. And this is the renowned name, like kurta pajama. This is I'm forgetting. Mm. So
Shit.
coat pant is one of the attire
One
whenever
of this.
we
Okay.
are going for wedding season. Coat pant, and at the time of Mehndi ceremony, we are wearing like yellow kurta pajama, and I'm unable to recall that attire name actually.
That's
That
okay.
is
That's
that is.
completely fine.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's okay. And what does the bride wear?
Bride wear lehenga, yeah, lehenga, I guess.
Hmm. Okay. All right.
Lehenga chunri. This is the renowned attire for bride and groom. I'm unable to recall
Right.
what grooms
That
are wearing.
okay, you can find out the name
Mhm.
after the class. It's
Yes,
completely fine. And
yes, 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 yes,
I
yes.
I can only recall the name Sherwani, but I don't think that's the name.
Yeah.
So
Sherwani. Yes,
oh, it is
I was
okay.
about to Sherwani. Sherwani. We usually wear
Okay.
Sherwani.
Right, right. I didn't want to make an assumption because I thought that's not my
Yeah,
culture, so I might be
Sherwani.
grossly wrong.
Without shadow of
Okay,
a doubt,
great.
Sherwani. We usually wear Sherwani
Oh,
at the time of garland ceremony. This is the
okay.
trending.
Okay, all right, great.
Sherwani.
Okay, now I okay, so for the last activity, I would like you to go to the third page of the session note. You'll find the lehenga's picture. You have to guess, and tell me what can be the price or approximately the price of this lehenga according to
Last.
you. Third page, second last.
Yes. So I guess this is the lehenga chunri.
Yes. What do you think
Price.
is the price? Yeah.
Price. So it can be very soft to soft. I think, and you can get it inexpensive rate,
No,
and
you have
it
to
can
tell
be.
me. No, you have to tell me the price for this exact lehenga. Not like obviously you'll get copies or different things, but look at the work, intricate work of the lehenga, and tell me how much do you think this one should cost? What should be reasonable range?
Okay, so it would be, I think it costs, I guess more than 5,000. I think more or less 5,000, for 5,000 and 10,000 in between.
Okay, it's for 25 lakhs.
Oh my God.
You couldn't be
25 lakhs.
farther away. Yes, it is by I think the Indian designer Sabyasachi. So obviously the brand name also works, and yeah, it costs 25 lakhs. And believe me, many people actually buy lehengas costing that. But do
25.
you
Why
think
it costs 25
that's
lakhs? What is
probably
its specialty?
the designer would say that it's the work, I think, but I would also say it's the brand name of the designer. If someone else, someone who no one knows, just got you a lehenga like this, you probably wouldn't pay that much. So maybe the brand
Mhm.
name as well. But do you think it is sensible
Okay.
to invest so much in an attire that you'd only wear on one particular day?
Those who are affluent and they have sufficient money, where they will spend their money. Uh, for the sake of show off, they will spend money and they will wear. But those who are like those who doesn't have that much money don't also why they will buy. And if we can manage with the like less money, I think if we can manage with less cost attire, so I think why we should buy such types of exorbitant clothes.
Right. Makes complete
It's
sense.
subjective.
Hmm. Absolutely. Okay. So on that note, we'll go to the feedback. I think you are doing pretty well these days. You are making lesser mistakes. There are still mistakes, of course, that are happening, especially with
Yes.
articles, right? You said that, okay, this is renowned attire. This is a renowned attire or the renowned attire, right? Or he
Okay.
is good writer, for example, he is a good writer. So articles are
Okay.
missing sometimes, right? And
Articles on it.
sometimes you're making some mistakes with verb structures or tense structures. So there also you have to be sure that you know the rules well and you're not messing them up as much or
Right.
regularly. Okay.
Why it happening,
Other
ma'am? Why it
why
happening?
it is why it is happening is
Why it is happening? Yes.
maybe one thing can be you are not being conscious. Two, if you say that I know all the rules, one obviously can be you don't know the rules. But if you say that I know the rules but it's still happening, then that's a problem. So you have to work on that as
I
well.
know, but I skip.
I understand.
Mhm.
So maybe just work on why this is happening and just see if you can work on maybe just being conscious and being in the moment and know what you are talking about. That helps a lot.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, I think that would be my
Right.
advice. But if you have any other
Mhm.
question, you can ask me.
Right now I'm blank. I don't have any questions.
Okay, all right. All right. Okay, no worries. So I'll see you soon and
Mhm.
then we'll talk some more.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
Okay,
sure,
thank
sure.
you.
Take care, ma'am.
Bye
Have a
bye.
great
Have
day
a
ahead.
good day.
Bye. 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 Bye.
You too. Good night. Bye bye.
Bye.